Well, yeah. That's I guess how we're starting the show. We're starting the show. I think we're out of our mind. How you feeling this week?
Pretty good, man. Good playing. Another show in the basement.
Another show in the basement.
Another journey down the dark.
We're dwelling. The people are peeling off. The peeling off. We're whittling down the crowd that we want to indoctrinate.
It was summer here the last couple of days, and it felt good. I feel like people are about to cut up. I feel like motherfuckers gonna cut up this summer.
Cut up as in how?
There's gonna be a lot of booty shaking on Instagram at your local beach. It's gonna be a lot of people kicking it. People are gonna be outside with their mask on, but they're gonna be outside, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I feel like people have been shaking their booties on Instagram always.
Yeah, well, I mean outside, showing their outside. Yeah, this is about to be a lit summer. People have been craving to get out in the open.
It's definitely going to be a productive summer.
Like a baby boom type of summer.
Baby boom.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fucking. A lot of fucking,
Well, our generation, the baby, whatever, the baby rate has decreased.
Oh, really? You don't do babies no more?
I mean, as women get more educated and financial burdens of actually starting a family is higher, and people are not as on stable ground as they used to be. People are choosing not to have kids, which makes totally sense. But I mean, according to you, say you think there's gonna be a baby boom. I don't think so. I think
slight baby boom in the urban community.
I think these girls are maybe in the urban community. I was gonna say. Because I feel like these girls are on birth control.
You're right about that.
Mm-hmm.
These hoes ain't stupid no more.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if I was a female,
yeah,
why would you not be on birth control? Why would you want to have a baby of some idiot?
Yeah,
some guy that you don't even take serious.
Yeah,
or who doesn't even take you serious.
Sure.
This doesn't make sense, especially if you're gonna be out here shaking your booties. Might as well protect yourself. It makes total sense. So. If you're out here, girls, doing your thing, good boys, wear your condoms or wear your
strap up. You saying get protected?
Yeah, just you don't want to have any.
I'm saying this summer, let's put the birth control and the condoms. Let's leave that in the car. Let's leave that in the drawer, and let's really have a fun time.
So you saying you want to have a baby?
No. So my pull-out game is like Kobe.
You get a little pre-cum swished in there. Oh, you get a little excited, a little pre-cum swished in there.
A little excited.
And some little girl that you met on Tinder.
Some little girl.
Some little lady you met on Tinder's hitting you up. A couple months later, hi, I think I got you pregnant. I think you got me pregnant. And then you're like, nah, bitch, I didn't get you pregnant. And then, you get the little summons and your ass is on Jenny Craig or whatever.
No, you send the Cash App through for that.
No. She's like, I'm pro. No, you're like, no, I'm pro-life. I want to make sure that you're the dad. So you're going to have to come on. You're going to have to come on Maury. You're going to have to come on Maury.
Maury leads to Maury?
Yeah. And like, all right. Then you're just sitting there with 3 other guys. They're like, Jerome, you're not the father.
Jerome.
Michael, you're not the father. Yeah. Damir.
Yeah, I am though.
You are the father. Ah! Everyone goes off. Yeah. I know this fucking going crazy. Yeah. Ah! It's like the 3rd time she's been in and shit. That's how many dudes she smashed on the app and shit. She probably brought in 3 sets of 3 different guys, and you're the 3rd set that came in. And you're the one, and you say you want to leave the stuff in the car, and then that's what happens.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Sounds like a good time. I would love to see you on Maury. That shit would be tight. I'd be there rooting you on. Like, I would pay to go be in the crowd. I'd be the first one. Yeah, let's go! It's not his kid! Woo! Woo! No, he's not! No! You've been on that app the whole time. I seen you, bitch. No.
Yeah, no. I'll be the type of dude up there that's trying to fight another baby daddy.
Yeah.
Or when Maury says, but Damir could be the baby daddy, but actually Tanya was also talking to Eric that night. And you know how they bring out another guy?
Uh-huh. Yeah, and he's like, oh, what nigga? And they charge and the fucking dude tackles him. Oh, what nigga? You better be bitch. They let him go. They fight for a little bit, pull each other's hair. You got dreads. They be pulling your little, you pull my dread. You just bleeding and shit. He put up my dress.
Okay. You like that?
Get the little ice pack with the little bandage with the red spot on your head. You are the father, and I'm just like, no. And you just see your life flash before your eyes, and there's, you know,
yeah, man, it happens.
And that would be a fun summer. That would be a great capsulation of a summer. Yeah. Like the ending of the year was really the storm in the Capitol. I feel like that was the capsulation. That was like the stamp on 2020. Like
I told you,
we
have entered the new season of the greatest series of
the simulation. The next season of the simulation.
Doesn't it feel like the beginning of a season? Like you kind of like, because I'm like, what's going on? Like, honestly, what's the plot here?
Honestly, I feel like I've slipped into alternate reality. Probably, I feel like I slipped into alternate reality probably about, honestly, no bullshit, about 11 years ago. I feel like I've slipped into alternate reality. Ever since then, everything's been a fog for the last 11 years of my life.
No, it's called turn a hidden puberty. And that's when you start getting your dick wet.
Huh?
that's
no. The simulation. I slipped into a simulation, and everything's been a fog ever since then. I don't know what's happened.
You know, could be. Mm-hmm. You know, they say they've been changing the world. You know how the Mandela effect. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, I feel like I've slipped into a parallel reality. I mean, they say every thought that you have happens, or any possibility of anything happens of you happening. So in like other parallel realities, you've died, or other parallel realities, like, you know, you've killed someone and shit like that. You know, sometimes when you think things, sometimes in that alternate reality, you've acted on those thoughts that you've had. Interesting, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, so maybe sometimes, you know, they say sometimes you can slip into another reality. It's very interesting.
No, you can slip into another reality when you go take, you know, when how these niggas be on these Percocets and shit and these Xanax, and they be zombied out. All them old crackheads.
I don't think that's another reality.
Oh, that's another reality.
They're just in
that's another fucking reality.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I mean, you know, but speaking of baby mamas, our friend, you know, so I guess some baby daddy, you know, came and beat up our friend that was supposed to come on. Allegedly,
you got this Q dude, man, and what's going on? Man, I don't know what's going on with you and this Q guy. You know, I don't know. You keep saying he's gonna come on, he doesn't come on.
Yeah, you know, Slavon's coming in a week, so you know she's coming.
So people are holding you to your thing. Your Q guy didn't come through. Now Slavon. So
this guy called me on the phone. He told me he's with some person, and some person came and he totally forgot. I guess, I don't know. I'm thinking he got slapped up a little bit. He got to bandage himself up for the pod. You know, you don't want to come on with the pod with a black guy. He doesn't want to explain why he believes in, you know, what he believes in, and why he's a black guy. I mean, I feel like that's going to be a 2-hour conversation at least.
We'll see. We'll see. He might not have any thoughts.
We'll force it out of him. I mean, you got to think, when we're coming on these podcasts, we're not writing anything down. We're just kind of freestyling. I mean, one thing happens and one thing rolls off another, and then it just keeps rolling down. I mean, it's kind of interesting. As I'm doing these podcasts, it's becoming more easy, and you're just learning. I mean, we're only 22 in official. This is the 22nd, and I don't know. I'm getting my bearings. We just
talked. We just had a whole podcast on the new young youth in the music industry. We just went through 50 videos about, the music, the music that we were watching.
You think that was a podcast?
That was some kind of thing where people do reviews about,
I guess some people may watch that. I mean,
the new guys.
Yeah.
What's the guy? What's to do with the short hair?
What's
the gangster dude?
I don't know.
He was in the Pooh Shiesty video.
Pooh Shiesty.
Not Pooh Shiesty, another dude.
Fredo Bangs.
Yeah, Fredo Bangs. Bangs. There's a lot of different characters out here.
He's a big stepper.
Yeah, it's a lot of big steppers out here in the industry. Yeah. So I
always wonder how that goes. I wonder how many of these rappers are honestly really about that shit.
Me too.
I mean, it's one of the dudes we didn't get to really dive into, but one of the interesting stories, like I said when I was telling you earlier before we started shooting, the story of that Honeycomb Breezy guy, the guy
600 Breezy.
No, the Honeycomb Breezy. I never heard of him until this shit.
Whose group is he with?
He's from
Block.
No, he's from Mobile, Alabama.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's actually Jay Princess, so he's like
that guy that you were talking about.
Yeah. So he's like a big down south. He's big down south. I mean, I was looking at his videos. He has a lot of numbers on him. I mean, nothing like super crazy, but like like is almost a million or some million, a couple million or some of those. Yeah, he's out there. I mean, nothing happened. I mean, except for
You said they shot up his grandma's house. It's caught on fire.
Yeah, they said they basically shot his grandparents' house and they both burned in the fire.
Shit.
He said their oxygen tanks blew up when they were shooting up their house. Yeah. Because
he was in beef with some niggas in the streets.
Yeah, I mean, allegedly he has.
I guess he's a big stepper.
Yeah, I guess allegedly he has a couple million on his head, and he's I mean,
I wonder if there's legit money on like niggas like 6ix9ine head.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like if I was a rapper and these dudes want to make a name for themselves, I mean, then again, these dudes have to post it on. If they don't post it on Instagram or brag about it, it doesn't happen. I mean, that's how. Yeah, think about it. The dudes that killed Pop Smoke, that's how they got caught.
Like if I was Meek Mill, I would. Since he just got into 6ix9ine, if I was Meek Mill, I would go somewhere in Cancun and do a video, but have my homie shoot up 6ix9ine. And then the news headlines is 6ix9ine rapper is dead. But he just got into it with Meek Mill, so it seemed like Meek Mill stepped on a big step. That's.
I mean, that's also a possibility. I mean,
I don't think Meek Mill is really about that street shit though.
I don't think so either. He was right in his face. He could easily. I mean, he had security. He could have security.
They both was on that phone shit, and that's goofy too.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like people were pointing out, he's only really gangster to people that aren't really gangsters. It's another thing I always thought was really interesting. It's always like it seems like it's kind of I don't know what's up with this. It's kind of weird these people. These rappers that aren't from the cities that don't have connections to these people, but feel like they have connection to these people. Like for instance, Quavo like picking up Bobby Shmurda in a jet and like taking them.
They Bobby and Quavo been tied up from years back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
If that's true,
some
then
street shit.
Really? So Quavo's about the street stuff? Do you think he's about that?
I think Quavo and them came up in the streets legitimately.
Okay, well, I mean,
and Bobby Shmurda and them did. Them niggas went to jail for RICO and all that kind of shit. Yeah. They got old videos of Quavo back when the Migos was
with them,
and Bobby Shmurda was around.
Oh, okay, I didn't know
so they might have been tied in through some kind of, who knows, New York to Atlanta kind of.
Well, I stand corrected then. I didn't know.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, "Why is Quavo?" I think it's deeper. I think Quavo really knew. If it wasn't, he knew Bobby Shmurda. He might have knew Bobby's uncle. You know how that shit goes.
Okay.
Niggas around there.
Okay, I thought he was just maybe on some groupie stuff.
Some groupie shit, some hypey shit.
Yeah, kind of like how James Harden was like buying, Lil Baby all those jewelry.
Weird. Like all he didn't give Lil Baby money. I don't know if you know Lil Baby, but that was weird.
He gave him like a lot of like money worth. I mean, he gave him money and.
What they say about James Harden?
What they say about he's the king of the strip club.
Oh, I thought they said he was gay, but
no, he's the king of the strip club.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's the king.
He spend no money?
Oh yeah, I mean Houston, he will be. The strippers of Houston, and they will miss him. You didn't know that?
I heard that, but I also heard that he dibbled that and dabbled some plays, on both teams.
I never heard anything like that, but I know he's big.
That's good that we don't have no kind of legit platform, because that would be a terrible rumor spread.
I mean, maybe one of these days we'll have a legitimate platform.
I'll fuck up this whole shit.
I mean,
the media. I fuck up the whole.
I mean, if people were watching this and we have a legitimate platform, I feel like they would know that
we just kind of
we're just talking shit. I mean, I don't really give a shit.
Hey, I think it's the best way.
I mean, I feel like whatever, but if you want to fucking listen to this shit, you can listen to it. But I don't know. For lately, I've been really into fucking UFOs and shit.
Oh yes, okay, we can get into it. You said there's a hole in the earth, and what I was asking you is, where does the hole does it go to another world or?
Yeah, it's another.
It's a dimension.
It's another.
It's a portal.
I mean, according to the dude and that flew into there, there's reports actually legit. Fighter pilots that flew into the center of the earth and somehow they're way more advanced than we are essentially.
What do you mean what does that mean? They're more advanced. Who's more advanced?
I mean, honestly, it's crazy, but
they flew in and what happened?
It's kind of some of the things that they're kind of like a breakaway civilization.
Who's they? Who are you talking about?
The people that live in the center of the earth. Allegedly.
Okay.
The people in the center of the earth.
So they fly.
Those are potentially the people that are flying the UFOs around.
How many people is it?
I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to know this? I'm not a fucking...
what kind of civilization could be in the middle of the earth?
Something, I don't know. Maybe what we don't really understand everything. We don't even know what the bottom of our oceans look like. We know more about the moon than the waters of the ocean. And we discover new animals every day. We don't know everything about this earth. We don't even understand everything about the earth. You know what I'm saying? But we could. I mean, yeah.
So wait, hold on.
But I mean, this dives into a lot of the, how the media and a lot of academics. I'm not saying that the media and all academics are all bad.
You said there's legit dudes that did this. Who is these?
I don't know. See, this is why Savant's coming. Okay. She would look this up.
Right. That'll be good.
That would be great. That'd be great when Savant's here.
Okay, all right.
She's arriving in the box. Next week.
You were listening to something in some pilots that they were going in there and
see. It was this happened in the 1940s, 50s, and shit like that. This is after the World War II type shit. When they're super active and all this shit, when motherfuckers are really discovering a lot of shit. The Nazis. I mean, we don't know. I mean, you gotta think the Nazis. The Nazis are the reason why we even made it to the moon. The top Nazis, during the thing, they helped us, make the I don't think they helped us make the bomb, but they definitely helped us take us to fucking the moon. I mean, and they did terrible things, but I don't know if that has to do anything. But no, definitely UFOs exist, and there are reports that there is a civilization that is living in the middle of the earth. But I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's a lot of things that mainstream academics basically don't acknowledge.
Now the boy Elon Musk just said recently that.
I mean,
it's not likely. What do you think about him saying that?
Saying the alien. I mean, I really don't find him as a credible person anyway. I find he's people think he's some incredible genius. I mean, he may be really smart, but he's just really a great businessman. I mean, we live in a hype-based economy, and he's the perfect hype man. And we have the perfect populace that's stupid enough to worship someone like him. I mean, Americans are uniquely retarded. I guess we're not
trying to sell SpaceX, and I think for his investors, for whatever reason, he wants to push this notion that there's no aliens, there's not going to be any interference with his.
Yeah, I really don't believe. I don't really care about anything what he's saying. I mean, this dude says you're going to be flying regular flights with this thing in 2023, and they're fucking still blowing up things in this 2021. So I don't really believe that. I mean, the Cybertruck as it came out, neither has the Roadster. And these are deadlines that he's made years and years and years ago that have passed. I'm not really worried about anything he says. I wouldn't. I mean, I guess the Tesla car is really nice. That's a great success of his. I'm sure he's a nice little toy flamethrower. But as far as space travel, I think he's years, lots of years, and he needs a lot of more work to advance to what he's talking about. Essentially. I don't know. I'm guessing. Who knows? I could be a total moron. He could be sitting there like, what the fuck do I know? But I mean, he's just a perfect hype man, Just like he's hyping up, the Dogecoin and he tried to hype up Bitcoin, but that shit actually crashed a lot. I think that he ended up losing $15 billion worth of stock in that shit. I don't really know. What do you think about that Bitcoin shit? People saying that shit, the crypto money is the future. I don't see how that really works out because, I mean, when you take the crypto money, I see you have $1 trillion of Bitcoin. The only way you can really get the value out of it is if you convert it into cash. Or is that incorrect?
Eventually it seems like whatever they do with the next currency, you're going to be able to go into the stores and not only go to the ATM and withdraw the new currency, you're going to be able to buy things with the new currency.
Withdraw with what currency? So the Bitcoin's coming out in US dollars, isn't it?
It could come out on a piece of paper that says Bitcoin, 30 Bitcoin. You go and you can buy a soda with the Bitcoin.
Yeah, and how much? I mean, I thought each Bitcoin costs a fucking $47,000.
All that is what they're. That's just the business in it. That's always gonna change. But there is gonna be a day where there's no more U.S. dollar. Even if it's a U.S., something's gonna change. Mm-hmm. You can tell with the shortage of the change shit, and you go to places and they be like no cash. I think it's just always gonna be digital, all digital money.
I mean, that's
all
ATM cards. That's basically what it is now. People just shift the numbers into other accounts, shifting other.
And those business people, they want Bitcoin to work so they can get away from the dollar. Like when you put your money in the bank, you lose money on it. They don't like it. They want to find a way to where they can stash the money and make money on. They just try to change the game so they can stay rich. Really, keeping your money in the bank as cash is not good because you put your $100 in the bank and then in 5 years it's not worth $100 anymore. Mm-hmm. That's the whole thing. That's what they're trying to change.
Well, it's not enough money. I mean, if you put a fucking $1 million in there, it's worth more than $1 million.
It's going to be worth less
because it earns interest.
But you're not going to be able to buy the same stuff that you could with that same $1 million. Like a car is going to go up. You know how shit goes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Inflation.
Right. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I was thinking about the compound interest on that. You put it in a CD or something like that.
But, it's all, they always try ways to switch it up.
Yeah, put your money in CDs, you make your money back. Definitely.
White people go stay rich. They'll figure it out. Bitcoin, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, anyone that can understand it, you just gotta hop on the wave. I mean, honestly, I wish I would have bought Bitcoin in high school. I remember that shit was. I remember people were talking about it. I mean, you could have bought Bitcoin. I could have bought Bitcoin for like 58 cents. Imagine if you bought 50. Imagine if I was smart enough back in the day. I wish that's why I wish time travel existed now. I could just go back in the day, be like, oh yeah, Mom, can I borrow, $300, $400, $500 to buy some of this thing, Bitcoin? I'd be like, oh, that's bullshit, whatever, you get it, and then I'd be like a multi-millionaire now. I mean, but
you gotta find that center to the middle of the earth and go talk to those people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe they do possess that, maybe they don't. That'd be an interesting thing to find out, but I feel like maybe they're watching us like a reality TV show. We are, that would be really, just watching human civilization as a TV show, that would really be a entertaining TV show.
Yeah, I mean, we're watching ourselves, so other people had to be watching us, or aliens, or whatever.
Yeah, people are watching Real Housewives of fucking Brookfield.
Yeah.
They have like how many Housewives series they have? Like fucking 5, 6, 7, 10.
Yeah, probably 100.
You know, it's I mean, how many of these fucking dancer shows,
dancer shows, all these fucking weird reality,
and all these things have great numbers. I feel like.
Yeah.
I wonder. Like I said,
dude, people watch shit like My 500-Pound Life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like just
why?
I don't fucking know, dude.
It's a very interesting thing. I mean, you think that's an American thing. These are like low quality dumbass TV shows that keep getting seasons, but then again, they're backed by corporations and shit like that, so it kind of makes sense. Like,
I think a mix of like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's just the creators, like the people that are in charge of that shit. I don't know who those people are. Mm-hmm. They're not real like creatives. You can tell. Like My 500-Pound Life. Mm-hmm. Like, how does that get cleared for like any kind of?
That's why it's on True TV.
Like, I get things could do numbers. Anything could do numbers. You can make a motherfucker eat shit, but like, who clears this shit? Like,
I mean, I wish they had. I wonder how close we are to bringing back gladiators. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Maybe making like
That's why I keep saying the UFC has a little bit. They're on the hairline of making something great. Take off those gloves and get a little more brutal, and mix up the weight classes.
They're not gonna do that. But they're not gonna do that.
You don't think they'll mix up the weight classes?
They wouldn't be able to fight anywhere. They would just ban them from like all this. Yet all this has to be like state sanctioned. That's why most places that they fight or that are big fights are like I guess places that are accustomed to that type of shit. That's why there's like no like, oh, a fight's coming to Chicago. You know, that's like
they only do it in a couple places.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they supposed to be building their own island, right? The Dana White.
No, they already have Fight Island. It's already there. It's in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants to over there, right?
I mean, they have strict rules. I mean, just the last UFC event there, some dude was like, had a dude like smuggle drugs in type shit. Climbing the fucking side of the building and shit, hopping down, and the fucking cops were chasing after him and shit.
One of the fighters?
No, the dude that was smuggling drugs to the fighter.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
nice.
Yeah. I mean, the dude, it's just kind of crazy, but it is what it is, really. Yeah.
They saying niggas' money should be in their account in like, once a week. What do you think about that?
I believe it when I see it. I mean, I think the one dude just did a big action, like a little some kind of bill he just passed.
What's he talking about?
I don't even know. Some shit to speed up people's money that people are waiting or something like that. But what do you mean, like the second stimulus check or whatever?
The second stimulus for $1,400 should be hitting the accounts.
I haven't even got my $600 check.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
And there's no one to call about that.
Yeah. What are they talking? Wait till about the $1,400.
That's so fucked up that they're finessing. I wonder how many Americans, like, what percentage are they doing that to? Like people like you. They're doing that on purpose.
You think so?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I wonder if it's like 30 to 40%, or if it's bigger or less.
You think so?
Yeah, I think.
Because last time I didn't get my shit to like I said, like 4 or 5 months later.
Yeah, I think that's strategic on their part. Like, bleed out some niggas and make because that's a lot of money to just keep handing it out. Like,
they're not bleeding me out. They're just making me resent them more. They're making a whole bunch of people resent them. I mean, they're not bleeding me out. I mean, some people are bleeding. Some people are bleeding out. But they're just making motherfuckers resent them more. They're riling up the masses.
Yeah, I can see that because that's not nice to do.
Tony, our governor.
They probably got like the list of QAnon motherfuckers, niggas that talk about QAnon. They probably got them on a list, checking them twice.
They got a lot of hate mail. Tony Evers, that's why he had to do something. The governor, he had to do something because motherfuckers are writing hate mail.
What do you think about that dude in Houston that left out of that got out of there, went to Cancun?
Ted Cruz. Yeah, I mean, he's just a Weasley guy. I mean, do you
think a nigga like that is supposed to stay, or you supposed to stay in a disaster?
Yeah. You're a representative of Texas. He does have federal power. So he can will some federal assistance to the people that live there. Okay, the optics are bad.
You can't do that from Cancun?
No. You're a representative of the state, and you're supposed to be representing the people. So
what if he dies in Houston, and then nothing happens?
Good. You died with you. I mean, other people died too. You're a fucking senator. You died with you would die a martyr. And he would have a stronger legacy than he'll ever have now.
He wouldn't have died already.
Yeah, he would have died. He would die.
I think people gave him a hard time.
Nah, he's a terrible human being. Obviously,
that's a whole nother thing.
He blamed his kids for it. First of all,
for what?
For the league going to Cancun. You hear him? He said, "Oh, first of all,
I like that.
His kids are 10 and 11, right? So imagine this. What kid has a life like this? They're 10 or 11. I guess school is canceled for the week or whatever, right? Because like the weather or whatever. And they say, "Oh, I want to go to Cancun." So he said he chaperoned him down to Cancun the next day, type shit like that. Who does shit like that? So that's how you know.
Good life to me.
No, he's just lying. Obviously, I don't know why.
Obviously, he's lying.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's lying.
I mean, the dude's a rat and a snake. I mean, the dude let Trump call his wife an ugly woman. He called her ugly, and then he said his dad killed fucking. I think he said his dad's like the Zodiac killer, or I think he said that. He said his dad's Zodiac killer, and he said his dad killed JFK or some shit.
Trump said this?
Yeah, about Ted Cruz's dad. And then this nigga was phone banking for him after that, after he lost. That's the kind of man he is.
He's a piece of shit. That's a whole nother story, but I'm just saying, man.
Nah, Ted Cruz
the whole
is not
city
going
is
nowhere.
Fucking falling apart.
Yeah.
Niggas' roofs is breaking apart.
Yeah, suffer. That's why people elected.
What do you think about that kind of drastic weather change? You think that has to do with the center of the earth, aliens, or
no? That just Texas is not connected. Is the only state in the 48 states, right in the lower 48, that's not connected to the national power grid. That's what it has to do with that, and they're privatized, so they're not adequately taken care of. People try to blame.
Is that what happens in Texas every time?
Yes.
Because they think they're their own fucking country?
Yeah, essentially. I mean,
that's how they operate.
So, like, they're, a lot of their shit, I mean, a lot of their stuff comes from, like, natural gas and, like, you know, right. And their shit's not insulated the proper way. They have, like, bare pipes. Instead of, like, you know, in Wisconsin, how things don't freeze here super fucking fast, we have insulated pipes. They have their shit exposed, so once every 10 years or 8 years when this shit happens, they have mass blackouts. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you?
No, I know.
I'm talking about
Texas goes through it.
I'm talking about the privatization.
Yeah, I didn't know about that part.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
But when I used to live in Texas, they just had this thing about them where it seemed like they're on the verge of like making Texas like not even part of America. They just live like independently of themselves.
They live in a fantasy world.
Yeah, maybe that's what the whole thing of Joe moving there to Austin, because niggas in Texas do move different.
How so?
They just, it's hard to explain. It really is, dude, but it's not like the rest of America.
I mean, it makes sense. Just like people in New York don't move like people in Wisconsin.
Well, New York is a pretend land like LA. It's just like,
pretend land.
Yeah, so some places in America are pretend lands. Yeah, that's where you go to live, and you want to live in complete virtual reality. You just want to be converged in the simulation.
Live by all the fucking left wing freaks.
Yeah. See, here we can go up north and break away from the simulation. And we don't have to be around the city and the left and the whole thing that's the Matrix and the things, Walmart and all that kind of goofy ass shit. But
I want to meet one of these like super crazy like
lefters.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're more interesting now than the Cures. A super lefter.
Yeah, someone that says
because they won.
Me talking and having a certain pastor is too masculine and it's actually intimidating and stuff like that. Yeah. I would love to have a conversation with someone like that. I mean, I cuss a lot and shit like that.
We cuss a lot. We're misogynistic, homophobic. I want to talk to someone that really is bothered by it.
You're a misogynistic, homophobic. Yes.
You said you would take a bitch down.
That's not homophobic. I would take a fucking
That's misogynistic.
No, that's equal. I'm treating her equally. That's equal rights. I would say I'll take down a big bitch that's trying to take me down. I'm dodging a few. She hits me, connects a couple. I'm feeling them. I hit her with the uppercut.
Like even that terminology, big bitch. You can't say that around that group of people like that.
Well, this is a podcast, and it's a comedy podcast. So if you can't understand that, and you're hurt by it, I don't really care.
Okay.
So if you see this and you want to cancel me, I love women, and
that would be the greatest thing. That would be the launch that we need. Is a good cancel. Like if everyone just hit their Instagrams, like cancel the basement show. Damir and Xavier are just these fuckheads. That's what we need.
That would be great.
Yeah, that's what I want.
That would be great. That would be
a great fire starter. So.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get kicked off the DSPs, and yeah, that'd be good. I mean, we're black, so we have a lot of leeway. We can say a lot of things. Yeah, we can say a lot of things. If we're two like white dudes. Yeah. It's always funny how people are saying like, "Oh, I'm getting censored" and shit like that. All these rich ass motherfuckers, right? They're saying they're getting censored, but then they're saying they're getting censored to like thousands of motherfuckers, if not millions. It's always funny.
Yeah, it's weird. It is what it is.
Yeah, we live in a weird. I mean, like I said, I feel like I slept into a parallel universe.
I think around 9/11 they hit everybody with that big thing like in the Men in Black. Around, it was just like ease into this thing.
Yeah, that's what they're about to do with the vac. They're about to juice niggas up. Yeah. I've seen hella of conspiracies about. I mean, obviously, I don't know. Maybe they're real. Maybe they're fake.
This vaccine is, I can see it being like, like a calmer downer. Calms you down just a little bit.
A little placebo effect.
Yeah, for the long run, like just makes you not want to radicalize that much. You just wanna go to work.
I don't know. When I get home, I'm gonna put on one of my new ones. It's just made a nice soft fabric, and I have a nice pair of pants.
What are you talking about? Your new what? You got some pajamas or something?
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I really don't. I think I missed it.
I don't even know.
What are you gonna put on?
I don't even know.
You got some new underwear or something?
Dude, I don't even know.
You about to slip them on and get into bed.
I slipped into a trance. I think I was talking from another reality.
Or something, man.
I don't even know what I was talking about with pants.
In bed. It's some soft pajamas. Yeah, man. That's all you got. That's all we got. We can go.
I didn't know what happened there. Slipping some pajamas.
Some soft ones. Yeah, I heard it. That should record it.
Oh, yeah. It'll be on there. We're about 40 minutes deep. We We did a 44. We did a 40-minute one last week. It was short and sweet. Back to this, UFO stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of things we don't know about. I feel like maybe there has been civilizations that have broken off. Maybe there's civilizations that live under the ocean.
Scary thing is we don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even know why women have the vagina and the whole period thing, really. We don't know anything.
They shed their insides and eggs when they're having a period. Right? I don't know. I went to school. Like a snake. I'm a gynecologist. That'd be a crazy ass job to have.
Shit.
Imagine being a gynecologist.
Dude, men shouldn't be allowed to be gynecologists. I don't get it.
I don't know.
That's
some people, I wouldn't want to do that shit. That'd be weird, just looking at women's pussies all day. Imagine seeing a fucking pussy that just stunk. Imagine you did like an Indian woman's one.
Because you get pussy and ass.
You think you do asshole?
No, you don't do asshole, but the asshole's right there.
Yeah, and then wash their ass. A stinky motherfucker
that just took a shit, didn't wipe their ass.
Yeah, stinky. You see the asshole. You see a stinky pussy.
Then there's shit.
Stinky. Yeah, shit on the booty.
Shit like toilet paper.
Dude, imagine that. You didn't take a shower, bitch. I wonder. Can they tell him like, yeah, you gotta take a shower and then you can come back to the room. That would be disgusting. So yeah,
and be some baby wipes. Like I'll come back in a couple minutes.
Yeah. Or something. I don't know. I don't think baby wipes do if someone's thinking like that.
Yeah, I guess not.
Something that I'm thinking of.
Oh, shit.
So imagine that. There are probably some weirdos dudes that want to do that shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. There's weirdo dudes that do everything. Dude. Bill Cosby was America's dad, and he was raping and drugging all these bitches. I keep saying bitches. I guess I am a misogynist.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with it.
I said that as a term of endearment. Yeah. Like the word nigga. It's a word of empowerment. Women are they control the earth. They have the ultimate power. The power of the vagina is something that everyone pursues. That's why men want to become. If that's why men become what. They want to become successful.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that's why men become women.
No.
Oh.
You talking about cut off their penises and have like a fake vagina? Have you ever seen one of those?
No, I've never seen that.
I'd be interested to see what that looks like.
I don't think I would.
It'd probably be really gross.
Yeah,
and dramatizing. I wonder what that would look like. A vagina with like... Does it look like a vagina? Does it have That's interesting.
Like, the vagina has like so many shapes, and it's like kind of shapeless. To try to shape something like it,
you gotta cut off your penis. So I guess where the hole is.
First of all, you gotta cut off. It's not like you just shaping from a fresh sculpture. You gotta cut off the penis and then work from there.
Yeah, like don't they have like a vagina and they pee through the hole and.
Man, gross is just gross, man. See, we let people just never mind.
That's an interesting thing. I would love to have someone on that knows more about that. And
you gotta cut off your dick and balls, and then
you gotta cut a drill hole through there. And
do you have to drill a hole?
I don't fucking know, but I mean, you have to have a vagina hole. I mean, it's not just like they have like some like soul. I think they like to have sex through those things, through their vaginas.
Isn't that what a freak is?
No, it's just,
like what is a freak then? You know how like we have words for things. Isn't that a freak of nature?
I don't know. I think that's
I think that would have to be a freak, dude.
Like
a Frankenstein freak of nature.
I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know.
That person is a freak.
Yeah.
Not like a nasty freak, like a sexual, like a freak, like you're a freak of nature, bro. That's a freak.
Freak of nature. Sounds derogatory.
I mean, come on, dude. Something has to be a freak. What is a freak then? What's nasty?
What's a nasty and what's a freak? I don't know. I guess that, in your definition, that
I guess to me I guess to them freak. That's not.
I honestly, I don't know. I don't know until I see it. Maybe, I mean, if it looks disgusting.
Yeah, if it don't look disgusting, then I guess I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess I'm wrong.
What if it looks like a normal vagina?
Yeah, if it looks like a normal vagina, then I guess I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm. It has like you see it, it's like, damn, that's the nicest.
Yeah.
But something tells me it's not.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
I don't know. Modern technology is a new. I mean, I'm just imagining now. Like that's a lot of detail to make.
Just someone that will go through that. Isn't there something wrong with that person, or am I off?
No, some people feel like they need it. I mean, I'm just imagining how you would make like a nice, pretty vagina, like fat, and got like lips and all that stuff. Where would you find that material at? That's a lot.
You're gonna have to skin graft.
Yeah.
Take it off the ass,
but then,
or off
like,
the old
like,
penis.
I feel like that's like the parts are like so
delicate.
Yeah. They're so delicate. Those parts are delicate. You know what I'm saying?
But still, also a durable
thing. Durable thing. I mean, the penis is delicate, but it is durable.
Like the vagina is really durable.
Yeah, it's a powerful thing. But it's delicate. I'm just imagining like the little details of it.
Yeah.
And everyone's different, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So they could craft it in their own. I don't know. I'm a little scared to look it up. I don't want to have that on my history.
Yeah, I'm not looking that up on my fucking phone. Hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
We'll have Savon look it up.
Yeah.
She'll have her own computer, cell phone. She'll whip it up for us, and we'll, you know.
You give her like a credit card, and
she'll be good.
Okay.
She'll have everything she needs to do to get done. Showing us pre-op vaginas.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. Shout out to everybody that wants to do that, man. I don't know why you want to be a freak, but you chose to be a freak.
Hey, these are his words and not mine. Not my words.
Some people make choices in life, and then you make the choice, and that's it.
Yeah, you made the choice, and you're happy. You live
I chose to be a racist.
Racist and transphobic. You get into your roots as a black Israelite. You know.
Here's my thing. I don't care that if a motherfucker want to do it. I'm just saying that's a little freaky.
Yeah, in your eyes, you think it's a little freaky.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
I don't care that they did it. It's just like I was a little freaky.
Yes.
Like they can't admit to that.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do it personally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If, say one of my friends did it, you know, to each his own. I would be interested. I wouldn't not be his friend because of it. But
no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be like that.
I would like to find out. I would like to find out the psychology.
Yeah,
of
like
it.
What happened?
I don't know what it's like, or you don't know anyone that has that in them or wants to do that. Maybe I
have a lot of family members that they haven't done that, but they have. I know I have a lot of family members that were dudes that went full chick mode.
Yeah, there's a lot of gays in the black community.
It's nothing. I can't say there's nothing wrong or not wrong with it. People do it.
It's an interesting thing.
People do that.
It's a difference. The black gay and the white gay are,
What you say? What's the difference there? It's a difference.
I guess I'm generalizing now. I mean, but to me, it just seems like the black gay is like really over the top gay. Even though some white gays are like that. But in general, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I guess I'm going off of TV. I don't really know gay people like that, so I can't really say. Is calling people gay, is that derogatory?
You're saying you're talking about all the black dudes that be dressing as girls, and that's not really in the white community. I don't think so.
I'm not even saying the people that dress like girls. I'm talking about the dudes that dress like dudes that are just super over
with the shirts like this.
Some of those dudes, yeah, but I'm not even. I know
what you're talking about.
I'm talking about just some gay black dudes be super gay.
Yeah, it's like the old LA white gay dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all like that.
What you would think of a 1990s gay white dude.
Right.
Yeah. Over the top. I'm singing so tunes. I'm doing backflips. Yeah. I think it's interesting, but I just noticed a difference. It's always interesting. Seems like the gay white's more, I guess in generally speaking, but from my anecdotal evidence.
The gay whites, they're the ones that are doing the body changing. They're changing it up.
Well, some of those people have money to do that. And
they're cutting it off.
They're cutting off the penis. They're putting on the pre-op. vagina. Whatever that looks like.
Ooh.
I wonder, can they have an orgasm?
Man, I don't know, dude.
These are interesting thoughts. Like, if you rub, I guess they make a clit. So does the clit have feeling? And if you rub it enough, do they have an orgasm from that? Can they squirt?
Oh, it's gross.
Or would they somehow squirt jizz out?
Oh,
imagine that. I don't know.
These you can't change a motherfucker from the organs. If you still a girl, you still a girl.
Well, yeah, it can't have.
If you're still a dude, you're still a dude, right? You're not gonna all of a sudden have a period.
I guess like some of them, they have, they do. I mean, some transgenders look just like girls. I feel like some of them you can definitely tell. I feel like most of them I can definitely tell. It's like
on the outside, but I'm saying that you can't change that motherfucker.
Yeah, you're not gonna have ovaries that can have periods. They're not gonna be having periods. I don't know. Yeah.
Some people,
Maybe in 20 years they can change that somehow. Physiology. Maybe somehow they can have kids somehow. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. I wish I could. I wish I could find someone that would know more about these things and the psychology and things like that, and we'd be able to become more informed individuals and more enlightened, and it'd be interesting. So maybe you can't say things like you think they're a freak, but you say it in a way not as derogatory, but as in a way of
it's a little wild of a lifestyle.
You misunderstanding. It's a lifestyle, definitely.
If I wanted to go suck off a room full of football players, that would make me a freak.
I mean, same with any woman. That's in my eyes. I feel like if a woman wanted to do that and they do want to do that, that would be, to each his own. But in my eyes, that would judge
okay. That's not what I meant. Okay, if I wanted to change my body, like say if I wanted to cut off my arms and put on new arms, that would be weird.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible, but yes, that would be weird.
Now that would be nice when they start doing that, where you can put on new body parts,
bionic parts.
Yeah, that's what Elon Musk should be working.
That's not happening for another 100, 200 years.
You think so? I don't think it's that long for that kind of shit.
Yeah, I think so. I think people I think about 100 to 50 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fully functioning arms. I don't have an arm. So I just have this. That's a lot of shit. You got to connect it to the membranes. That's to be fucking smart.
They kind of got shit like that now.
Yeah, they got shit like that, kind of. I don't know.
Not really slick like that, but
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about fully functional arms. Like, I can use this arm. I can pick up this beer without crushing it, and drink it. Like,
they got shit like that.
Pick up this fucking remote. Dude, I don't think it's a while. It'll be a while to have shit seamless. The shit you'd be like.
I don't think it's that bad right now.
And you press the wrong buttons and shit 10 times. You finally get the right button.
You didn't just put it in your mouth.
Damn near. You just find it. You damn near just like. And you're like, just crush the thing. Oh shit! I'm breaking the remote. Yeah. Be interesting. So, if someone knows someone that did pre-op that could talk about that, hit us up. I would definitely be interested to learn more about that. I find it an interesting thing. I would like to find the psychology and stuff like that. I'm interested in people's minds. Well, that was Basement Show. It was unexpected, but good episode nonetheless. Have a great day, guys, and I love you, and one day we will kiss.
You and the people.
People that watch the show, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever watches this, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'll watch this. Probably some psychos. But it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. You have anything you want to say?
I'm done.
Au revoir.